day. But if you ever had an asthma attack before, you short of breath, SOB, shortness of breath, you wheezing. The only thing you trying to do is get some air. You don't care about no basketball game. You don't care what's on TV. You don't care about nobody calling you. You don't care about a party. The only thing you care about when you're trying to breathe is to get some fresh air. That's it. And when you get to the point where all you want to do is be successful as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. And I'm here to tell you, number one, that most of you say you want to be successful, but you don't want it bad. You just kind of want it. You don't want it badder than you want to party. You don't want it as much as you want to be cool. Most of you don't want success as much as you want to sleep. Some of you love sleep more than you love success. And I'm here to tell you today, if you're going to be successful, you've got to be willing to give up sleep. You got to be willing to work off for 3 hours of sleep, 2 hours. If you really want to be successful, some days you're going to have to stay up 3 days in a row. Because if you go to sleep, you might miss the opportunity to be successful. That's how bad you got to want it. You got to go days without, listen to me, you got to want to be successful so bad that you forget to eat. Beyonce said once she was on the set doing her thing, 3 days had gone by, she forgot she didn't eat. Because she was engaged. I never forget when 50 Cent was doing his movie, I did a little research on 50, and 50 said that when he wasn't doing the movie, he was doing the soundtrack. And they said, when do you sleep, 50? Sleep, he said, sleep. Sleep is for those people who are broke. I don't sleep. He said, I got an opportunity to make a dream become a reality. Football players, how many football players? Got anybody like football in here? Raise your hand. Anybody like football? Emmitt Smith. I used to be a Cowboy fan before they did my boy Tom Landry wrong. I used to be a Cowboy fan. And watch this, there was a commercial. Emmitt Smith had won his first Super Bowl, and he had this commercial when he was lifting weights. I don't know if you saw the commercial when he was lifting, and Emmitt said, you know what? I won the Super Bowl, so I can rest now. He was doing his bench press. So he said, I won the Super Bowl, so I can rest now. So he throws up about 325, boom, and he rests for about 2 seconds. Then he boom, boom, boom. Did you see that? He'd already won a Super Bowl. He said, I think I'm going to take a rest. And he rests for how long? 1 second. Most of you won't be successful because when you're studying and you get tired, you quit.
Listen, if you are praying for change, then you need to be prepared for challenges. If you are praying for change, you need to be prepared for challenges. Why would God give you anything and not make it difficult? There's no lessons in doing things that's easy. People pray for things and they want things to be easy. You need to ask for a peaceful and easy way to figure these things out because there's going to be challenges. Like I said, when there are challenges in life and you pray for things, then you get things. That's like a new level inside the video game. There's going to be new challenges. There's going to be a brand new boss. There's going to be things, but you got to understand once you beat that level and you beat the boss, you level up. Your armor levels up, your information levels up, your health levels up, everything levels up. But you got to be able to go through those changes and stop asking for things and praying for things, basically, from God and think that you're going to disrespect the Most High gift that he gave you and that you're just going to get something easy. What makes you so special that you got to get it easy for the things that you're actually praying for? I don't understand that. If you pray for change, prepare for challenges.
People are ugly. People are nasty. They make me want to choke the shit out of them. And they're just nasty people. So I stay away from them. You can fucking achieve the absolute impossible. You don't need great parents. You don't need like a private school. You don't need to have this humongous GPA and all this other shit. What you need is the one thing I talk about in my book, which is straight up brutal work ethic. You have to be willing to outwork everybody in the world.
One thing in life, this applies to everything in life. Anytime you move from being normal to trying to be exceptional, people aren't gonna like that shit. Those normal people, it makes them feel like shit, so they're gonna judge you. And nowadays, it's very easy to be a fucking coward. Why? We got Instagram and shit. Most folks don't tell you to your face. They go online, they post about like cowards. Don't let cowards get in your fucking head. And last thing, make sure you do you. Stay hard.
On the journey, there's always be that motherfucker in the sewer you came from that's grabbing at your fucking ankle as you're leaving that sewer. That's when to drag you right the fuck back down because you figured it out.
Fuck people. One thing you have to learn early in life. I didn't learn this till later on. I don't give a motherfucker. You can't care what anybody thinks about you. If I care what people thought about me, you think I'd be yelling out here, doing a 105-pound ruck, talking shit? This is who I am. Find out who you are, whoever that may be. I don't give a fuck what you are. Find out who you are and own that motherfucker and tell people to go fuck themselves. Don't ever worry about anybody and what the fuck they think about you. You do that, I guarantee you, your life will be in shambles. You will become the biggest bitch of all time. With success in life comes more haters. Don't make them hurt your feelings. Use them for fuel. Use them for energy. In times of need, put them on the fucking mental Rolodex in your mind. And when you don't want to do shit, roll through your brain. Pull up that motherfucker that you need. That person who said you couldn't do something. Weren't fast enough, good enough, smart enough, whatever the fuck it may be. Use it for energy. Instead of killing them with kindness, torch them with fucking success. In life, we have to continue pushing past the odds. Use everything this world has to give you for fuel. Stay hard.
Everything that you learn late, teach your children early. Why would we still continue to go through the same old traditionalism that got our parents, our grandparents into debt, not owning their houses, owing back taxes on their houses, not able to learn the things that they need to learn because we know the information was kept from us. We're not educating ourselves fully on how credit works, on how everything this survive in this world works, how business works, right? And the information was kept from them. So we really can't blame them because they can't do what they don't know, but neither can you. And ignorance today is no excuse. At this point, just be practicing willful ignorance. You're making a conscious decision not to learn something. That way your children can go to college and you pushing college on them. Again, another form of slavery, which means that they're going to be inside of debt, that they might not even get the same field or work in the field that they were, in school for. But you're not going to educate yourself. So everything that you learned late, you should be teaching your children early so that they can have a seat at their table instead of asking for a stranger a seat at their table.